You know when people say, I hate to say I told you so? It's just not true. I love to say I told you so, especially when it comes with football. When we talked about the Champions League on many different platforms, and I will throw the video here, hit it Mary, I said that Wolfsburg would cause a major problem to Real Madrid, and do not be surprised if they come away with a victory in the first leg. Voila. I did state this, Jason. Wolfsburg are the exact, if you were to like pick a team from a shelf that you don't want to face, they're the team that's calling out to you like, pick me. I'm going to be easy for you. They're struggling in Bundesliga. They've conceded a lot of goals this season. The Champions League is literally their last saving grace. To do, not to win it, but to just provide some success to their fans. And yes, they struggled against Ghent in the first leg. They took a great lead, and then Ghent scored two easy goals against them, and then they shored it up in the second leg. But Draxler and André Schürrle provide definitely a big threat. If they can emerge from Germany with a one-goal advantage, I think they're going to pose a problem for Real Madrid. So Wolfsburg emerge victorious 2-0 over Real Madrid. This is a shadow of the Real Madrid we've seen against Barcelona in El Clasico at the weekend. Just not stringing the same amount of passes together. Gareth Bale did look threatening in the first half. Wolfsburg withheld that pressure well. Rightfully so. Ronaldo's goal ruled slightly offside, and all the fanboys may squint so that it looks onside, but I'm afraid watch it. He's just offside, and I think the linesman got that one right. And Wolfsburg grew in confidence from that. Tactically, you know I love to talk tactics, exactly how I said Wolfsburg would attack, utilising that wide man, Julian Draxler coming in from the left-hand side. And what they do is when Julian Draxler comes in, I don't need my tactics board to do this, they put one of their attacking midfielders as an overlapping runner wide, so it creates that diversion, that decoy run, so it poses a question of the fullback to follow Draxler, which gives him that an inch of space inside, and that's all he needs. And in doing so, the whole of Real Madrid's defence shifts over to the side to try and counteract that decoy run, and then they push forward the fullback, and that is what happens on that opposition side. They attack the weak side of Real Madrid. Marcelo is not close enough to his man in any situation, and Wolfsburg, of course, they could be mentioned as they had a little bit of luck with Casemiro's tackle. It just looked clumsy for me on André Schürrle in the box, and Rodriguez put home the penalty. But with that being said, Wolfsburg were the better team. And it was Arnold who turned in a well-worked move. Real Madrid only conceded 3 goals in their first 8 Champions League games this season, and they conceded 2 in the first half, just showing that they were not at the races today. And for that goal, as I mentioned there, Draxler continuously causing problems cutting inside onto that right foot. Yes, Wolfsburg are not performing as well as many would expect in Bundesliga, but I always talk about how this is a different kettle of fish. It's such a different game. There's so much more riding on the Champions League, specifically when you're kind of chasing tails in your league competition, as we see with Man City stepping up today, and we see with Wolfsburg dominating Real Madrid. They're so focused on this competition. And what annoyed me is we talk about Zinedine Zidane and his utilising different options and changing his game plan. The last 10-15 minutes, it looked like Real Madrid resorted to a long ball, which was absolutely fine for Wolfsburg with 6'6" Nando at the back with 6'3" Dante. No problem for them, just easily moving that ball away. Ronaldo had a chance, similar run through the middle, and the keeper turned it away. But I thought Wolfsburg were very efficient today, and I thought they deserved their result. I don't have much else to say on it other than I like it when things go right for once, because it proves validity to my job, keeps me in a job. So the more I make these predictions, the more they come true, the more you get to see me talk guff here. Come back to TYT Sports. Hit me in the comment section below. What do you think of this game? Do you think Real Madrid deserved their loss? Do you think they deserve more from the game? What do you see from the second leg? I think we have to go back to the 80s or the 90s maybe before we see a example where Real Madrid overturned a 2-goal deficit to come back. So will it happen again? Hit me in the comments. Twitter, Francis_Maxwell at TYT Sports. Instagram, Francis Maxwell Host. Thanks again.